point where you actually transcend all the petty worries that most of society finds itself saying doesn't matter, but is really killing the shit out of their lives. Once you get your physical self in order, once you get your sobriety back, once you create the exact individual that you actually confess to want to be, even if you say it to someone else or if you never say it to anyone else ever, and in your heart, you know there's someone that, in fact, you must become. And if you do not become this individual, you could never be satisfied with life or yourself. Once you manifest how you want to look in the best form, once you manifest the money, once you manifest the being, the talent, once you manifest all of you actualize all of these different components of yourself, you'll get to a point where you have a certain level of clarity that very few ever truly attain for themselves. Now, once you live above the concept of necessity is when you'll truly start living. Many people say that money doesn't matter. That's a lie. Money is the one thing that's crippling 99 out of 100 individuals from actually ever feeling extremely present. Not only is the money important, but their physical physique and how they appear and how they feel people are attracted or not attractive, or do people find me to look good or not look good. These things rob people of their presence. Not being sober robs people of their presence. Whenever you sit in there trying to be cool, here comes that itch, here comes that craving. It could be food, it could be sex, it could be drink, it could be smoke. All of these things, right? So now we see that all of these things are to be done, checked off, and mastered. Then when you find an individual who hasn't, which is most people, you find people stressed out about money. You find people moving around on baseline addictions, unable to just exist. You also see people in poor physical condition. This is why I wrote the book, How to Not Be Poor, because being poor truly starts with your mindset, right? So once you effectively rid yourself of being poor and all these poor habits, what then begins to take place is that you become prosperous. Once you begin to prosper, you realize that certain things aren't actually the keystones of life, but they only afford you the clarity to move forward and transcend into actual higher spaces of existing. What does that mean? A lot of people will be easy to say money doesn't matter, but they've never solved their money issue. Therefore, money does actually matter to them. They're just copping out to some sentence to make their inadequacies less pertinent to themselves in the moment. Muscles doesn't matter, looks don't matter. All of these things are linked to your character, who you are as a being, right? So if you are a certain person, you'll have a certain set of things. And that goes both in a positive and negative direction. But once you actually do the work, put in the effort, create the being, solve the problems, evolve, begin to prosper, you'll realize, it's not about the money. It's not about the muscles. It's not about nothing. What it is about is the growth. What it is about is the personal development. Then you begin to actually understand the value and the merit of the phrase that your personal development and your success are inextricably linked. Your success could never outweigh your personal development, and you will always have exactly what you are, unerringly so. So the focus is, most people want more. You have to learn to become more. I said to my clients the other day, everybody on the team, I said, I do more than 90% of the world, 95% of the world, right? By 7 a.m., 2:45, we up, 4:44, we dropping that love, that swag. 5 a.m., we in the gym, 5:30 if it's in the building. you know, putting in that more physical effort, doing all of that, right? It's already 5 a.m. and I've already done more than the world. But it's not just doing more. It's being more, right? A lot of people do a lot. Plenty of people do way too much. It's about being. So that goes back to what I just said. Your personal development and your success are inextricably linked. My mentor says, your personal development, your success can never outweigh your personal development. And what I'll tell you is, you'll never have more than what you are. Everything that you are is inextricably linked to everything you will possess in qualities, in internal, external, everything. So you realize it's not about the money. It's not about the abs or the muscles. It's not about any of that. That's external. It's truly linked and rooted in your personal development, who you are, right? Because so as you are, so you will possess. If you have prosperous habits, prosperous thoughts, and you have prosperous conduct, and you're all in alignment with these things, then you will have prosperous results reflected in your life. So in a world where everybody's actually stressed out about how they appear, they're neurotic about, you know, their money situation, their finances, you know, they're distressed out, they're doing all this crazy shit. You know, the key is to actually focus on becoming more, because everybody's looking to get more without becoming more, right? So with evolution, you're still like literally the same spirit, but you become more valuable, right? Same individual just creates more value of themselves, so that when you pull up, you're not just another individual, you're this individual who has cultivated themselves to a high degree of applicability to usefulness to others at a very high capacity. Most people fail to wake up in the morning and show up to a job that doesn't even require much thinking at all. Most people fail to wake up in the morning and execute their predetermined tasks, like they said at the beginning of the video. They say they want to be this person. I'm at the point where it's like, I'm waiting to see everybody become who they said they wanted to become, right? Like what's really good, because we can't really respect nothing else, right? You could say it to him, you could say it to her, you could say it to me, you could say it to yourself when you go to sleep. There's no way you're gonna actually be satisfied with life until you become who you must become to be satisfied with life. Other than that, you're window shopping your own life. You're window shopping your own vision. Imagine that. Window shopping your own best life in your mind and never actually manifesting that into your outer paradigm. What's blocking you? Mindset. A lot of people I talk to, see me, I'm not with the hoorah shit. I ain't with the crazy rundown shit. Listen, you gotta suffer your life, right? So I'm not gonna step out of my energy to convince dumb people to do smart shit. I avail myself so that the intelligent people can come to their own conclusions and realize that you're wasting time by not learning from people who have already done what you're aspiring to do. So many people are unable to allow themselves to learn from other people because I want to do it myself. I can do it. Listen, dog. You're not the first person to want to do these things. And there's been plenty of people who wanted to climb to the top of a mountain and have died and become bones and skeletons on some wayside of the mountain because they was too dumb to actually seek out wise counsel and get the roadmap from others so that they could safely make their trip, effectively make their trip, efficiently make their trip. Y'all rather save fucking dumbass amounts of money. Like some people really think $50 is a lot of money. It's crazy. Where the fuck are you living? Like what the fuck is that? Right? You rather save money. $50, not even real money. That's not real money. You rather save pennies than save your lifetime. And this is why your mindset is fucked up. We could easily see that. You value the money more than you value your lifetime. You value the money, and it's not even a big amount. It's not 100,000. It's not 500,000. It's not $1 million. It's not even 30 bands. Not even 10 bands. We talking about $50, $200, right? You want to figure it out on your own. Very unlikely, homie. If you ain't figure it out from then to now, the fuck you think? You just gonna stumble upon some shit? No. Gotta seek out the information. You gotta be able to actually value your life. They say it's not about the money, but that's what they keep choosing to stick to, and it's very tiny amounts of money. Whatever you are, your world is yours. I need y'all to wake up. I need anybody out there who's not on the program to actually start to value their life enough to invest themselves into the program. Y'all done watch me go from being in the park in the snow, making that first video, talking about gratitude is the master frequency, so let's just sit back and think about it. Look at what we're doing. Whatever you are, your world is yours. Drop the ego so that you can actually evolve. That money don't change my life. I'm good. I'm good for life. Real life. You need to be able to invest in yourself and get yourself to that next level. Whatever you are, your world is yours. Consider the vibrations raised. I'm always here for everybody, and I'm going to be here for eternity. And because I've actually found the truth, and I've mastered the application of truth at such a high level, my growth is only going to grow at increasing rates and increasing intervals. So I say get with the shits before it's too late. Whatever you are, your world is yours. Consider vibrations raised. I love y'all. Evolution, only solution. And freedom is really the only freedom. If you ain't really free, then it's time to earn your freedom. You dig? We rocking.